Gaurav, can you take it over from here?
Yeah, we'll be starting now. It is 8:13. We have 13 people and today is 13th July. So
Amazing.
welcome.
Lucky or unlucky turn.
Gaurav, can you take it over from here?
Yeah, yes. We'll start. Okay, shall we start recording, Alethea?
Started already.
Oh, fantastic. Great. We are very interesting times. This is the year of democracy, apparently. 70% of the countries that are in the which are democracy inclined, apparently are going to vote this year. We've had India, we have UK, US is being keenly watched. France has gone to the hustings and we've had some interesting results there. At Global Entrepreneur Network also, we are quite democratic. I see our leadership is like here and we have quorum. And one of our leaders is going to deliver a very special session on how AI can be used for business. So also we have an expert in AI with us, Mohammad Arshad. Good to see you. On that note, welcome. We are Global Entrepreneurs Network. We are gateway to global business. So we have over 400 members who join us every meeting, apparently virtually. Physically, as we see, we have the summer on. We have 13 attendees today. We do this every Saturday from 8 to 9:30 Dubai time. We've impacted over 3,000 entrepreneurs in our journey so far. And we have inspiring speakers from time to time. Last meeting, we had a couple who were running a business around quizzing for the last 20 plus years. So it was a very interesting meeting. I'll see if we can get a recording posted onto our group on WhatsApp. Our purpose is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to enable business growth through exchange of referrals and collaboration to access global markets. The conversation we were having earlier was a demonstration of that. Someone sitting in Hyderabad being advised by someone sitting in Dubai for the US market. So our vision is to have a global community that is expanded to 10 countries in 2 years with upward of 1,000 active members and 50 countries in 5 years with upwards of 10,000 active members. Our mission is to help our community expand our global reach through online networking and collaboration. Our values: collaboration, knowledge sharing, sustainability, agility, and innovation. Today's meeting will flow in the following way. After my introduction, Alethea will run a business session. And then from 9 o'clock, Chaitanya Bailey, our other leader, will tell us about finding your ideal client profile using generative AI. And we'll close the meeting at 9:30. This is our team. Alethea, who's our president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder. My name is Gaurav Paul. And our third co-founder is Anil Thomas, who's busy running an airline called Emirates. We have Sabri Rajan, who's Vice President of Marketing, Anupama, who's CIO, Bharat Nangia, who's Vice President Global Growth, and Chaitanya, who's Vice President for Digital Transformation. In the past, we've been contributed by Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, who we miss very much, Harihar Sharma, who also we miss. Hopefully next meeting, Harihar told me he'll join us. On that note, we also have a special package that we've generated for our members, where our members get to profile themselves in a special way. They not only get to attend meetings like this one, which is free of cost, but also introduce themselves, have education sessions, breakout sessions. We put their logo on our PowerPoint, the one that you are seeing now. They also get a priority introduction at every meeting. We have a live education session, which they conduct every quarter. We also have business presentations by them, and they can also participate in business challenges. Like, for example, what Nand Kumarji was doing. So Nand Kumarji, I encourage you to come on board as a Gen Titan, and this will be of mutual benefit. The fee for this is $350 a year, which I believe is good value for money. On that note, I hand you over to the very beautiful and able Alifia Sura.
Thank you, Gaurav, and welcome all again to Global Entrepreneur Network. Let's quickly get started with our session. I think most of us are relatively repeats. So we've had, I've got most of them. So for everyone who didn't already notice, there is a link in the chat. I'm going to put that in again. Please fill your introduction on this link. That is the only way we will invite you to introduce yourself. This is a network where we share contacts and connections with everyone who's attending. So anyone who needs a contact, or just quickly introduce your business and then tell us whose contact you're looking for. And everyone else will dig into their phone books and see if they can support and help the asking person. So this is a giving group. We do it to help everyone get into a new connection, a new contact to scale and grow and expand your business. It could be for something that you want to grow your scale of a customer profile, or something that you're looking at as a supplier or anything. So anything you're looking for, you can openly ask, and most of us will try and dig in to our phone books and see how we can support you with that little reference and that connection that can every week help you move one step forward in whatever you're trying to accomplish. All right. So
to interrupt you, Alifia. Sorry to interrupt, Anupama here. Yeah. Let's begin the meeting with a gratitude.
Okay. Take it over.
Gaurav, you're on mute.
Sorry, I missed that, Anupama.
Yep.
Grateful for you doing this session. Take it away.
Okay, thank you. So Alifia, your session around another in 3-4 minutes rather than right now. Yep. So good morning to everyone in this room from a very warm Dubai bedroom. Actually, I've not even stepped out as yet. Meeting comes first, right? So how this session works is, today, each one of you just need to go inwards and find someone in this room or otherwise, be it your family, be it in your social circle, be it in your business, who you want to share your gratitude with. So just let me give you an example by me starting the session myself. For the past 3 months, I have been on a roller coaster ride. And thanks to one special person in this room, my gratitude to you, Alifia, for introducing me to 10X. It has been a worthwhile journey for the past 3 months, and I'm looking forward for more exciting opportunities to come my way.
Hey,
Gaurav,
hey, ho.
Gaurav, now it's your turn.
I'm grateful for waking up today after a terrible movie I watched yesterday. Kalki, some digits after that. And I'm so grateful that I was able to survive that movie. Thank you.
Pass it on, please.
Nand Kumar ji.
I am very grateful to Bharat. Bharat was the guy who introduced me to networking. It started all with EC, and today I am part of nearly 12 to 13 networks all around. And Bharat was instrumental in doing that for me. I'd heard about all this for a long time, but he actually introduced me to EC. And thank you, Bharat ji. I always remember you whenever I attend any such meetings. You were instrumental, and it has changed my business. It has changed my outlook. It has changed my approach to how I look at interacting with business people. So thank you, Bharatji. This is my heartfelt gratitude to you for being a good friend and a good mentor. Thank you.
Pick someone.
Nandu, you have to pick your next. You
I
are
have
on
to do
mute.
that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Pick the next person.
Okay. I'll pick Arun Bandari.
Arun, unmute yourself. Arun, unmute yourself, Arun. You're on mute. Anyone can lip read?
Yes, I'm audible now.
Yes.
Correct.
Great, great. So I'm very grateful to Anupama. In fact, like I was fast asleep, and Anupama's call came in, and it can wake me up any point in time. And a great friend, well-wisher, Anupama is. Uh, she said you have to immediately join this group. This is something wonderful and good for you. And I don't have even enough words to say, but I must say that she's one person who is full of energy, and you start speaking to her, and you yourself get charged about doing things. And a great friend. Thanks a lot, Anupama. And I would pick Alifia, if you can be the next person for me to hand it over to you.
Super, Arun, and welcome to Entrepreneur Network.
Thank you.
I'm super duper grateful to the Gen leadership team. For 3 years, they have tolerated us. I mean, we've kept this group alive and selflessly alive. Gaurav, from day one, being on side and, consistently all through all the ups and downs. I think Bharat, from Hong Kong, tolerating all of us. And I think thanks so much for that patience and love and belonging. Anupama, to continuously go through the new networking data platforms. I don't know what all we try to initiate and fail miserably at repeatedly. So I want to be very, very grateful. Sabri, I cannot not mention, in spite he doesn't attend, but every poster that comes in our group is made by him consistently every week. So 3 years of consistent toil to keep this group alive and making it work for all of you attendees. So I think we wouldn't have come so far without the leadership teams. I'm really very grateful to them. So the next one I pick is Bharat. Chaitanya has just come, so he's also on our leadership team. So very, very grateful to the new website and the new development that's coming up for all of us to see. So inshallah, this time we will succeed someday. Bharat,
Okay.
go now.
Of course, I'm thankful to everyone in Jain. I was in the last 2-3 days counting my support I got. Various domains, various subjects, various topics, various parts of my life. And many of you have been instrumental in that. In this week particularly, it has been 2 people, Sandeep Nath and Chaitanya. Chaitanya is doing the session today, and this made me very happy. Sandeep, because of some tips he gave me in a very recent webinar, he's always supporting and he is always giving you that positive vibes to stay stress-free. So back to you, and maybe the next would be Mukul. Mukul, are you there? We go to Amit then. So I'm choosing the ones who are not on camera.
Good idea.
Okay, go to Meena ji. Meena ji has opened the camera.
Good morning, all. After so long time, I'm a part of this group, right from lockdown, I can say. first of all, I would like to thanks to Harihar Sharma, who was introduced to me with this group. And the second, I am thanks to everyone like Alifia for running such a great meeting. I'm seeing Alifia since you can say more than 3 years continuously. Thanks to Anupama and thanks to each and every person to keep me in the group. Though I was not active in the group, I am still a part of group. So I thought because in between, I was busy with my yoga training. Now I am a certified yoga trainer, also advanced yoga teacher. So you people will get more and more fitter. So thank you so much for keeping me in the group and a part of this group. So thanks to everyone. Thank you so much.
Pick another one, Meena.
I would pick, you can say, Anantha sir.
Meena. So my thanks to Harihar Sharma, who has introduced me to this beautiful forum. Apart from him, I would like to thank the entire team. In specific, I would like to thank Gaurav Paul for making this forum very interesting with his early comments in the morning, and of course the entire core team which is doing an excellent job. Thank you so much. Make it fruitful.
Pick a name, Anantha.
Chaitanya.
Okay. I would like to thank my partner Prabhav, who never joined this meeting, but he forced me to join this maybe 2 years back. And I'm very happy that he actually connected here, and I made some good friends. So Gaurav, Alifia, Bharat, Anupama, and we don't stop talking at all. We keep talking for some reason or the other, and then we keep exploring something or the other. It's just, I very strongly believe that all of us are one click away from something big. Though a lot of things are in motion, a lot of wheels are in motion, the tangibleness is yet to come. So, yeah, we will make this happen this year. 2024 is the year for that success. So, what else, Walifia, what else should I say?
Pick another person then.
All right, I'll pick you if you have not done.
I finished.
Finished. So let's look at Amit Walia.
Hello, everyone. I would firstly like to thank Mr. Shantanu Raste for introducing me to a wonderful group. And I would also like to thank Chaitanya Bailey. I have learned a lot from him, and we are in constant touch. Thank you so much.
Pick the next one.
Who's left? I think everyone's done. Gaurav, are you?
Mukul is now available. Mukulji.
Yeah, sorry, I got a call.
Please go ahead.
I didn't answer it earlier. So I'm thankful to everybody. In fact, every day I'm blessed, with so many blessings. In this group, I'm quite close to you, Gaurav, and quite close to Alifia. And on several occasions, when I feel like talking to, I'll talk to Gaurav and range of topics. And Alifia, I'm always thankful to her. So thank you, guys. And I'm sure that you're all doing wonderful, and you'll continue doing wonderful. Thank you.
Mukul, pick another one.
Pick
So
another one.
last but not the least, I would like to thank Mike Patterson. Probably had 5-6 sessions, but he opened a new world to me.
See, I would pick Sandeep Nath. I know that we tried connecting earlier. Somehow I couldn't connect with him on a couple of occasions. So, sorry, Sandeep, for not able to connect you on one-on-one. But please, we'll definitely connect and talk. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Mukul. Let's do that this weekend. I'd like to express gratitude to this entire group because it feels like family, especially Gaurav, Alifia, Bharat, who especially reached out to me, Nand, after I lost my wife last month. And it really felt that felt like, you're coming from a space of, like I said, family. So it's a beautiful group to be part of, been in and out of it, and always excited when I'm back. Thanks a lot, guys.
Lata is left, so.
Okay, so over to you, Lata.
Hey, good morning. Just back from the UK, so I couldn't take the calls there. It was be too early for me. I would like to thank Rishikesh who introduced me to this platform. A wonderful meeting by Alifia and Mr. Paul. Yet to connect with many people. Looking forward. I know there is a purpose in life when you get to some forum or meet some people, trying to explore it. And big thanks to God for giving me so many opportunities. Is there anybody left or can I pass it on to
Yeah, we
Alifia?
have Hriday here and then
Hriday.
Mudit.
Then I pick Mudit.
All right, thank you so much, Lataji. Good morning, Jen people. I would express my gratitude to few people from this forum who actually helped me in, getting me what I am today. So my list starts with first Anupama ma'am, because she has been one person who, really has pushed me in terms of my presentations. And when I was stuck at one point of time, so she made the clarity and in terms of pitch also. So because of which, today I am earning, matlab, getting good clientage and presentation is perfect. And she was the one person who actually deliberated and opened up my mind. Second, I would say Gaurav sir, because he is also one person who has always, you know, motivated me and pushed me in getting what I want to achieve, and constantly giving me insights. And those insights were very useful for me. And when I worked on them, it really helped me a lot. Thank you, Gaurav, for that. Sandeep, a very dear friend. Uh, you know, he has always been with the moral support, and from the like past experiences that I had in the group, and in terms of connections and everything. So thank you, Sandeep, for being there, always a friend. I was, when I joined this forum, I was all alone, but when I connected with people like Alifia, uh, so the president is awesome, and she's always ready to give, because I believe that if you're not the giver in the group, then you are not the taker also. So first, the giving feeling has to come, and thank you, Alifia, for bringing us that feeling in all of us, and much more gratitude in that. And congratulations on making this forum into Gen Titans, and looking forward to see your workshops ahead, as the July quarter has already started up now. So thank you for what you are doing. Lot of sessions because of you guys I have attended on LinkedIn, on Metaverse, everywhere. You name it and it's there. And that's why I'm one of the regular members now, because this forum has given me so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there as a friend and a family. Thank you so much.
We next have Hriday and we are running out of time. So very quickly,
So I'll
Hriday
take
and then
Apurva.
Apurva.
Apurva, I'm taking next.
Apurva,
You're
please
muted,
unmute
Apurva.
yourself.
You're on mute.
Unmute.
Yeah, hi. I don't know if I'm audible. This is
Yes.
Apurva
You are now.
Very much.
from Delhi, and Gaurav has been talking about this group for a while, and I've been wanting to join. So it's a privilege to finally be able to join and meet everyone. And yeah, I hope to learn from being here, and hope I can offer something which will be of use to others as well. Thank you.
So Apurva, pick Hriday. Pick Hriday.
Yeah. Hriday, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. and good morning all. Myself Hriday Dwivedi from Mumbai. Firstly, thanks to Shivaji Sahib, Baba Sahib Gaikwad ji, and another thanks to Gaurav sir. Last meeting, he has asked me question why you are not coming. So very thankful to Gaurav sir also. I am into being in stock market from last 20 years and servicing more than 500 clients over India. So looking to if anyone looking to invest in the stock market can get connected to me and
Hriday, we're trying
will
to
guide.
do a grateful journey. So we're like, anyone you're happy that any grateful, we will do the sales pitch eventually as well. But right now we're just trying to be grateful to anyone that you want to thank or anything like.
I already thank to Gaurav sir and Shivaji Sahib that. Yes.
Okay, brilliant, excellent. So yeah, coming to the session again where we will pitch. For that, everyone, we have it in the link. The link is in the chat. So I think now we have a few new people, Apurva, and a few other people, I think, first timers today. So let's quickly take a photo. I think this was such a powerful start on a weekend, like on a Saturday morning, you start with, and I think it just brings us all, who's feeling like the heart is happy and full and happiness and joy, like from, and I really want to commend that so many people thank Harihar, who's not even coming on our platform so much time, and Mike, who's not that regular right now, but I mean, the impact that people leave, and this is what we want to leave this world with, right? Like, how many impacts can we leave with? And let's all promise ourselves that we want to be the next person maximum people are grateful for. So, like, let's try and add little value to every single person in small ways or whatever ways that we can, right? Because it doesn't take much, but one little 10-15 minutes that we can give, which can be useful and helpful for someone, will go a long way, right? That they will remember you. So you never know when you're impacting people, but they just find it very valuable for you. So that's our little motive, and that's our little drive in this value system that we built at Global Entrepreneur Network. Great. Let's
Please switch on your
Victor
cameras so that we can get a picture. Mudit, Mr. Cameraman, your camera is off. Hriday, if you can switch on your camera, we'll take a quick picture. Mudit, it'll be ironical if you are not able to get your camera working. Chalo, anyways, the window of opportunity is brief.
Everyone gone? Would it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh God, how come? Okay, going 1,
Good.
2. Okay, super. I've got a beautiful photo, and this was like such beautiful memories. I'm going to put it on LinkedIn. Bharat has been putting a couple of times that give that gratefulness on the LinkedIn link that Bharat has been posting. So let's all do this. He's been very persistent, and this is what all of us need to do also to create that awareness on LinkedIn and acknowledge each other on LinkedIn so they can all use it on their own social profiles as well. So tag people, and he's given a link a couple of times. He's given it one more time now. So express your gratitude on LinkedIn. Let's celebrate people that impact your life. Okay, great. So now we have a session at 9. So I'm going to do a crash introduction, a real quick one. And so that we can have more that we can learn from Chaitanya. So everyone has already, make sure you filled your link. And how can I make this fast? Any tips? Sandeep, Chaitanya, Anupama, any tips? How can I make this really fast?
We'll do this 30 seconds. 30 seconds for everyone.
15 people. So,
Yeah.
okay.
So everybody, please, if you have not filled up the link, please fill up the link. It's in the chat. Fill up the link so that you can be introduced.
No, I've got everyone now.
Yeah, you got.
Okay, let's go really quick. Let's take only 15 seconds per person. Quickly start with your own introduction and whose contact you want. Okay, I'm not going to repeat. And everyone else, do we promise ourselves that today we're going to As soon as he starts speaking, share your name in the chat that you're giving him a contact. So we don't need to wait for someone to put the name in the chat. Okay. So as soon as they start speaking, put your name to share a contact with him. Okay. So let's do this real fast. Mudit, go first. Fastest finger first. And then we have Preeti after. Oh no. Mudit is here. Yeah. Mudit, go now. Where's Mudit gone? Oh, Mudit. Mudit.
Yeah, my turn.
You didn't fill the link yet, Mudit?
I have already filled.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, I have you. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, good morning, Jin people. Again, it's me, Mudite Bagaria, a seasoned photographer
Faster,
with
15 seconds. Wrap. We got to wrap it
sure,
today.
sure. Okay, we are going to wrapping. Okay, sorry. So I am an interior photographer specializing in interiors from residential spaces, commercial spaces, hotels, resorts, portraits, and for hospitality we have much more in. So I am looking out for interior designers, resort owners, hoteliers out there for photo shoots. Please connect me to people out there, and we just gonna create a good visual narratives for you,
Got
for your
it.
brand.
Let's get
Thank
to the
you.
next one. So guys, he's looking for interior designers and hoteliers. He's doing awesome photo shoots. Anything, anywhere in the whole world. Any interior designers or hoteliers, that's the contact you want to give him for photography. Okay, let's have Gaurav go now, and then we have Ananta after.
Hi, my name is Gaurav Paul. I'm based in Dubai. I do communication using technology. So we use AI, AR, VR, metaverse, etc. for solutions in the Middle East. I'm traveling to Saudi Arabia week after, the week starting 21st. So it'll be great if you have any connections in Saudi Arabia who I can meet to pitch our AI, AR, VR solutions.
Time up.
Thank you.
Who's ask for what? Ask.
Saudi Arabia connections, people who are in decision-making positions.
So guys, he's going to be in Saudi. So if anyone know any retailers, anyone who needs AI, artificial intelligence in Saudi. God of Saudi. Okay. Ananta, go now. We have Bharat after.
Ananta here. My company's name is Onwards and Upwards, provides very niche and innovative tools and platforms to empower the educational institutions. So to know more about it, do a one-to-one with me. I'm seeking connection with educational institutions in specific schools management, college management across India or even abroad also would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Ananta from Onwards and Upwards can cater anywhere in the group.
Fantastic. I love the speed. Guys, Ananta is into a very noble thing. So put Ananta and your name in the chat if you know any education institute anywhere on the planet. Any education institute. Come on, give him one more reference, guys. Okay, fantastic. Thanks, Amit. You've been putting in your name and I want to acknowledge that. So that's awesome. Bharat, go now. We have Arshad after. Bharat, unmute yourself.
Guiding expansion in Southeast Asia, seeking entrepreneurs to grow or expand their business in Hong Kong and this region, offering free consultations to Gen members for their international expansion from here. Back to you.
Great. So guys, anyone doing anything global, he's based in the most important country, Hong Kong. So expansion of countries and okay, so we've got some names already. Fantastic. Arshad, go now, and then we have Sandeep after.
Arshad has dropped out.
Okay, Sandeep, go now.
All right, guys, the good news is that I'm launching my 4th book this week. I've just put in the chat box the link to pre-order it if you're in India. I'm going to Singapore for 3 weeks, and I'm looking for book distribution contacts. So I would be very grateful if anybody knows anybody in Singapore in the book business, just link up and buy the book. Thank you.
Wow, fantastic. How do you do this? So guys, put Sandeep and your name in the chat if you know anyone in the book publishing, book business in Singapore. distribution, books distribution in Singapore?
I can teach you how to sell the book for sure online. I don't know any distributors.
Okay. Anupama, go now. And then we have Hriday.
Anupama, based out of Dubai. The company name is 4C Integrated Communicators. And you can ideally call us the offsite marketing department for our clients, because that's what we do, manage marketing function. Anupama from 4C, signing off.
Fantastic. So guys, put Anupama and your name in the chat. If you know any startups who's not branded right, you got to brand it correctly. She's extremely gifted with business setup, business expansion, business positioning. Come on, quickly. Anupama and your name in the chat. It need not be for your business. Anyone on the planet who needs branding, you can share a lead or reference with her. Okay, we're going to have Meena, Hriday now, and then Meena after. Hriday, you there?
Madam, good morning.
Good morning. Faster.
Yeah. Thanks to all. Thanks to the
15
platform.
seconds, huh?
I'm sorry.
A quick 15 seconds because we heard half your pitch already.
Yes. So thanks to platform, myself Hriday Dwivedi, working in stock market from last 20 years and giving services like investments in all types of investments, equity, commodity, currency, mutual fund and all segments. So anyone wanted to invest in stock market and want to learn in stock market and want to start his business in stock market can get connected to me. Thank you.
The Indian stock market, Hriday?
Indian stock market plus US stock market.
USA and Indian. Okay,
Yes.
lovely. So guys, if you know anyone who lost money on the stock market, can connect with Hriday. So put those names to reference to him. A lot of people lose money all the time. So they need a guiding hand all the time. So yes, put Hriday and your name if you can share a reference for anyone even wants to start a stock market business. Okay, fantastic. Let's have Meena now and then Menon after, Nankumar after.
Good morning, all. I'm Meena and I'm nutritionist. I have my clinic in Mulund and Thane. What I do a guaranteed weight loss of 4 kg in a month and 12 kg in 3 months with your favorite food like paneer, cheese, eggs, chicken, mutton and fish. नहीं हुआ तो क्या नहीं हुआ तो you will get your पैसा वापस. That's my guaranteed weight loss plan. I would like to connect with your friends and relative who is suffering with diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, and in female PCOD, PCOS, and infertility. Thank you once again, Meena from First Fit. Stay fit, stay healthy.
Meena, I really missed your paneer pitch on Saturdays. Okay, so don't make us feel hungry. So guys, fitness is extremely key, and she's got a fantastic food diet. So if anyone is obese, if your spouse is putting on weight, put their number without telling them. Meena will reach out to them. They'll look better after 3 months or 1 month maybe.
4 kgs in a month is a very strong promise. I would suggest me and Gaurav will enroll her.
Come on, I will put your name.
Definitely.
I'm going to put your name now.
Yeah, but Gaurav has to take a lead, you know.
No, done. It's taken. I've taken the lead. You better make it. I'm paying for both of them. Meena, take them on board. Okay, Nankumar, go now. And then we have Arun after.
Namaskar, my name is Nandkumar Menon. I represent Leo Cybertech. Whether your business is crawling, walking, or running, we'll help it grow wings and make it fly by elevating your business to a brand. Thank you.
Fantastic. Elevating your business to a brand. Fantastic. I love that. Put Nandkumar and your name, guys. He's going to elevate your business to a brand. So if you want to sell coffee for 2 dirhams, but if you want to sell it like Starbucks for 24 dirhams, you can make it a brand. And that's the power of a brand. The same McDonald's can be, what you pay for a brand. So guys, come on, put Nandkumar and your name in the chat. He's also expanding into a digital market business. So put Nankumar and your name. Okay, let's have Arun now and then Mukul after.
Great. Good morning, everyone. Once again, my name is Arun Bhandari from People Pulse Media. People Pulse Media is into digital signage space, video production, and sustainable corporate gifting within the UAE and the Gulf. My particular ask is to connect me with the HSE managers in oil and gas sector, and very pleased to work with any organization who requires the digital signage solutions. Arun Bhandari, People Pulse Media.
Wow, fantastic. So guys, put Arun and your name in the chat. If you know anyone who's looking for digital signage or connects off HSE. HSE is basically health and safety. Anyone in the health and safety in oil and gas industry of Dubai. Of Dubai, right, Arun?
Yes, Dubai.
Okay, lovely. All right, let's have Mukul and then Amit after.
Yeah. Morning once again. My name is Mukul Anand, and I'm into sustainability business of electronics. So we buy, repair, and sell used electronics, aging electronics, excess electronics, and we are number one seller in Amazon. And we not just mobiles and laptops and gadgets. I also look into other categories. So I'm looking for good suppliers of mobile phones per se, let's say iPhone. And if someone has a good supply of used phone, I'm sure Bharat may have quite a few in Hong Kong. Please do connect with me. Thank you.
Fantastic. So he's into sustainability cause and stuff, guys. So definitely connect with Mukul. He's got a very big impact on the market. So I think even Arun talked about sustainability. So see what you guys can connect and do together. So great. All right, let's have Amit.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amit Walia. I represent my company, RK Industries. We manufacture solar and electrical equipments, and we export them to countries like Africa, Middle East, and Indonesia. My ask for the week is kindly get me connected to dealers, distributors, MEP contractors in Africa, Middle East, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Philippines. Thank you. Signing off, Amit Walia.
Great. Solar is another sustainability. The whole world is moving towards sustainability. Guys, put Amit and your name in the chat. Put Amit and your name in the chat. If you know developers, right, Amit? Developers,
Sorry?
correct?
Yes,
Developers
developers, dealers, distributors, MEP
for solar.
contractors. Yes.
Oh, MEP contractors and stuff as well. Okay. I think I gave you a few. I'm not sure if you found them useful.
Yes, you gave me a few. They haven't gotten back to me yet.
Okay. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Okay. So guys, come on, anyone else? Solar is like booming. If any developer you know is building a home that you have anyone has invested in, has not used solar, I mean, seriously, the whole world is getting floods everywhere. So solar is a must at the moment. The whole world is drowning literally. So connect Amit. So it's a very useful this thing. It's a very unique product. Okay, let's have Chaitanya. And just very quickly, Lata, did you fill the link this time?
Yes, I did. It says you have done it already.
No, you've done it, of course, but you have to resubmit it.
I did
Because
that.
you've done it one of the old meetings that you attended, but you need to edit and resubmit it. Apurva, have you filled the link? Fill your introduction on the link.
Alifia, we're just left with 4 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm going to now go forward. But Apurva, you need to fill your introduction on the link. And Lata, you need to edit and resubmit. So the last one I have now is Chaitanya. The last two people that will be left for introduction, we will do after Chaitanya's session. Okay, so let's go ahead. Chaitanya, go. Okay, so Chaitanya is anyway gonna. So Gaurav, you want to introduce Chaitanya for this session? Or Chaitanya, you make your pitch and then Gaurav will introduce you, okay? So you
Sure.
make your pitch and you ask.
So, hi, my name is Chaitanya. I'm a business consultant. My specialization is making your business a science. Make it repeatable, make it profitable, make it run again and again to give you the right kind of results. So I'm looking for people who who know companies that produce magazines. Thank you.
People who
Okay,
know companies that produce
Alithya,
magazines. Just
before
one
we,
second. Let
yeah,
them put Chaitanya and their name. So if you know any magazine publishers, that's the contact you want to give Chaitanya. Any publishers of magazines, that's the contact he's looking for. Okay, lovely. Just one second, Gaurav, okay? Apurva, I have given a link on the chat.
I've just opened it.
Okay, please just start filling your introduction because people will ask for your contact. So
I've finished filling it again and editing it.
Lata, you submitted it again?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we have to do every meeting, Lata. You're our regular. Okay, go ahead, Lata, with your introduction.
Okay, good morning. Roti, Kapda, Makan, and Insurance. That's my tagline. I take care of life and health insurance across the globe, specifically looking for private limited companies who want to defer tax, get guaranteed returns, and have a lifelong coverage. I'm also looking at NRIs who would like to take health insurance because we take care of not just allopathic medicines, but naturopathy, Ayurvedic, Unani, homeopathy, Siddha. Connect me to one person with a private limited company or a one person who is an NRI who visit India every year. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So guys, I've got 2 minutes. I'm going to finish Lata and Apurva. So guys, put Lata and your name in the chat. For any NRIs who visit India every 6 months or once in a year. So that's the ask. Any NRI who's visiting India, they need to be covered and they need to be insured. So, okay, Lata, do connect with Sandeep. Okay, Apurva, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Apurva, please unmute yourself.
Sorry. Yeah, Apurva Glochan from New Delhi, India. And I'm new to such sessions. So very briefly, I'm into holistic health and wellness. So run an executive search firm for the past about 18 years, got into executive wellness and healing since the past 7-8 years. And I run daily online meditation sessions since the past 4.5 years, which are completely gratis. Any of the members who would like to join in, we've offered close to 5,500 such free sessions every day since the past about 4 years plus to participants from across the world. But my pitch really would be related to wellness and healing in a holistic manner where you can energize your life and fill it with more joy every moment of your life. Wish everyone a wonderful life. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Apurva, but do fill your link. So for people who are new, just 30 seconds more. It's important that you reach out to people who have in the chat shared that they will connect with you. So normally the best way to reach out is a quick WhatsApp message. And ideally, when you send that message, don't say, we connected this morning and whatever, but just try to remind them what you pitched and whose ask you did. So just remember to do that, and then they will share the contact or connection that they want to share. Okay, so it's your responsibility to reach out, and I will share the WhatsApp group link now. So make sure everyone's in the WhatsApp group. So everyone's contact list will be shared on the WhatsApp group. All right, Gaurav, back to you. Take it over.
Great. We have Mohammed Arshad. He can introduce himself after this session. It'll be complementary to what we'll be hearing. Our friend and leader, Chaitanya Belli, has had a very brilliant track record. For the last many years, he's been working in technology and terminology that is now oft used. Namely AI and generative AI. He uses that to build solutions for businesses for the last many years. He's based in Bangalore, And we are happy to have him as part of our leadership team and having him share about his work today. So join me in welcoming Chaitanya, who will speak about find your ideal client profile using generative AI. Chaitanya, over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. So Alifia, are we going to do a club session or is it okay if we extend by a little?
How long do you want to extend? 15 minutes or?
Maybe maximum.
Okay, so everyone okay with 15 minutes or people need to leave by 9:30 Dubai time? So what I would recommend, Chaitanya, if you try to maintain your main content by 9:30, and then
Done.
we will open for optional for people to go 15 minutes over. Okay,
Sure.
but try to
Done.
finish your main content that you want to give away for everyone within 9:30.
Done. All right. So, how many of you believe that business happens by design, and how many of you believe business is a function of luck? If anybody believes business is a function of luck, then please raise your hand. Virtual hand is also okay. All right. By design. Great. So do you believe this is an art or do you believe this is a science? So being in business, being successful in business is art or is it a science? Okay. It is a pure science. There's no luck. We fail in business because we do not do the right things. And my lifetime gratitude to Mike Patterson for knocking me on the head and opening a small window which opened a complete new dimension of thinking in business. And after that, there's no looking back. Now, every day I take calls and I have the luxury to say you are not ready for me. I often say that to say, boss, you're not ready for business with me. Come back to me when you actually are ready. So this is what I'm going to try and tell you today. A little bit of why business is pure science and how can you replicate it over and over and over again and build passive incomes. How many of you here know your ideal client? To say, this is my ideal client and I message him every day, so he gives me business. How many of you know this? Raise your hands. Okay. Alifia, Ananta, Gaurav. All right. Fine. So please understand this. People who have a scarcity mindset will think everybody is my client and I will go to everybody. I will service every domain. And those people who do this are most likely the ones who have no money and have no clients. Business happens by luck. Okay. But if you specialize, super specialize, and find one niche, by science, you can be a billionaire in less than 2 years. How much less than 2 years? This is one learning that Mike hit into my head and told me you are too diversified. Use your knowledge to one small domain and the world will open up. It is like having 10 tons of energy, but you are applying that force over 10 square kilometers. It's not going to do anything. Put it to one small circle and then you will start digging petrol wells. Now, just give you an example. I'm sharing my screen. Can I share my screen, please? Bharat, Gaurav, permission to share my screen. Yes. How many of you have? So I'm sure you have all met people who take parachutes and jump, correct? But there is one guy who created a specific suit. This fellow, Felix, I don't know what the second name is. Now he creates a suit which looks like a web, and then you can take him to any height and he jumps without wearing a parachute. And he's the only one who did it the first time. And Red Bull caught hold of him. They took him to a spacecraft, took him some 10 kilometers high, and he made a jump from there without a parachute. Okay. This jump took 5 years of planning. They spent $5 million on this plan. And you know how much revenue they made? Take a guess. It is $6 billion. How much? $6 billion on one jump. So, is there anybody else in the world who has done it? No, not yet. But why am I telling you this? To tell you the power of niche. So, the person who has figured out where he wants to work knows there are too many clients. Of the 8 billion people on this planet, you just need 800 people who will pay you over and over and over to give you your generational wealth. If you can figure this out, next month your cash flow starts. And price, like Mike says, is never a point of contention. It is always the perceived value of what you can deliver will get you to a negotiation table. Otherwise, I am experiencing it, there's no negotiation. You tell them what the price is, tell them what you offer, and price is out of the negotiation. All right. Now let's get to the actual subject. So I just thought I will let you know of these things, and then all right. So let's do the honors to one person in this audience. Who would want to identify their ideal customer today? One person. We can do with one person. Go with one person. All right, Sandeep. All right. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. Sandeep, can you explain what renewalism in your jargon means?
Thank you, Chaitanya. So renewalism is a way that companies can create conscious cultures.
Okay.
My ideal target audience is the CEO and the boards.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Next. Build their conscious culture. So Sandeep, what are your specialization?
A specialist in forming habits, empowering people,
Okay.
Building leadership capacity,
Okay.
creating customer delight,
Okay.
engagement. All right.
Only engagement.
Right. Overall, okay, employee engagement, customer engagement, yeah. I think employee engagement is better because engagement just might mean I'm getting married soon.
Right. Now, what is it that you love in all of this? What do you love doing?
I love communicating.
In these five, you like communication, okay?
But in these five?
Huh.
In these five, I love empowering people.
Okay. Now, so let's keep this aside and put it in a notepad.
This is very interesting. I have no idea where it's going. It looks beautiful.
So what do you call this, Sandeep? So when you say you're a renewalism guy, is there a specific name to this?
So renewalism is the name of the movement that is building these cultures, building renewalist organizations, which are therefore more productive, profitable.
Okay. Okay, I've taken 10 competencies. What did I say? It's a simple prompt. What are the 10 competencies that companies looking to reframe themselves or redesign themselves work on? So I'm adding these. What does the industry want? Then, which one of these competencies does the market pay well? So, there are many opportunities in the market, but do all of them pay? Not really. There are certain phases and trends by which some competencies pay well. So let's find out what are those competencies. So see, innovation, strategy thinking, and purpose-driven leadership. Something happened. Sorry, just give me a moment.
Something is pasted double, I think, Chaitanya.
Yes. This scrolling window, this floating windows on Zoom create a lot of trouble.
After what does the industry want is
I'll have to remove that. All right. Now, why have I done this? So I will go take you back to one thing, Ikigai. Have you heard of this concept called Ikigai?
Yes.
Now, what happens with Ikigai is this. Finding your Ikigai, what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you are good at. Now, if you identify what you are good at, that will be one skill that these are the skills and competencies that you have acquired. Then what you love is, again, you will describe it. But what you do and what you love need not be necessarily be what the world is looking for. So identify those things that the world is looking for, and then also look at what the world will pay for. Now, if you know this, at the middle of intersection of all this, now if you actually form a company, you will realize that your passion, mission, vision, all of these are the intersection points. Now, if you know all this, identifying your ideal customer happens. Now, let us put all of this back into ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini.
Your website.
So I've given all the text that we have filled until now and hit enter. So Sandeep, your Inkigai niche, empowering people for employee engagement and customer centricity within companies undergoing internal transformation. Now, this is one statement that will define your success. All right. So, empowering people for employee engagement. This is something that you like. Customer centricity within companies that are going internal transformation. If a company is not going any transformation, whatever you speak of renewalism does not sync with them. Correct.
Correct.
Now, the first target is to hide and find people that are going through internal transformation. Now, if somebody are not, their antenna is not fixed to this, now how will you get there? Now, how will transformation happen inside a company? You have to engage with them. Correct? Transformation happens when you get engaged. Now, what are you trying to do there? Are you trying to get to customer centricity? For now, that can be debatable. Is it customer centricity or is it organization centricity? It depends on the take you have. But it has given you enough knowledge. Now, I will take this statement. Until now, any questions, people, audience? If you have any questions, please unmute and ask. What have I done? Yes.
Any personal favorite, because you have been using all the three that you mentioned, Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT?
I prefer Claude. Arshad?
Thank you.
Right. Okay. All right. So Sandeep, this is your niche. So thanks for helping me with the niche. Now, give me the profile of my ideal customer. Now look at the intelligence it will give you. You're looking for CEO, COO, head of HR or customer experience. And what are their responsibilities? What are their challenges? What are their values? What are the additional considerations that they go with? Now you actually know that one person that you are talking to.
Right.
And all your messages day in and day out have to speak to that one customer. Nobody else. Like I said, in 8 billion people, you have to find 800 people who will be your clients. Again, in clients, in our Mike's statement, how many of us know the difference between a client and a customer? Now, if we do not know this difference, we will make mistakes of Himalayan proportions, and those mistakes will come to hound us like there is no tomorrow. A customer is like a commodity, like salt, water, pepper. The conversation between a customer and a service provider or a product owner is like that of a trade. You pay me 100 rupees, I will give you this. The moment somebody else says, I will do the same service at 98 rupees, this fellow has disappeared. He has forgotten you already. He is with somebody who's at 98. Now, because it is a trade, most of the conversations are transactional. You are not looking long term. You make a promise, you deliver something, and you get lost. So, what happens is your reputation has taken a hit, and the client is not going to see your face again. Whereas a client is under your guidance, protection, and care. He is looking at 20 years vision of journey with you. But for him to give you that commitment of a journey, what is the value proposition that you are putting in front of him? Now, say for instance, I have never met Mr. Arun Bhandari. I do not know who he is. but for the fact that he is into some kind of media business. Now, if I were to pitch my life against his business, would I not want to know what kind of aspirations he has? What are his motivations to be in his business? What are the frustrations of his business, that those gorillas that are sitting on his back that he would want to offload? Then I can customize my conversation to make sure that he understands where I am coming from. And with all these three on his back, don't you think Mr. Arun Bhandari will make a few mistakes? If you are going to him with one particular opportunity to make or break your life, would you not want to have all this information in a report? Yes or no? Yes,
Correct.
right? Now, pre-COVID, if you knew your ideal customer or ideal client, if you showed your value proposition in front of him 7 times, he would pick the phone and call you. But in COVID, all businesses went online without thinking head and tail of what they are doing. So the number jumped to 23 times, 9 to 23. And then came the biggest gorilla of human history, ChatGPT. Every idiot who can write 2 sentences will write a prompt and fill the internet with junk. Now, if you want, you can try. Look for any keyword, search normally, you will get junk. Keyword and say pre-2022. The results are very, very beautiful. So this is what AI is doing right now. It is killing the internet with a lot of fake news. So the more authentic your information, the more original you are thinking, the more chances of you are converting. So Sandeep, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you all that intelligence, and I'm giving you your perpetual social media calendar, and you can do this and you can win your business. So let's go back. So now we have identified that this is the ideal customer. Now, thanks. Please give me, or please list 50 aspirations of my ideal client. So it has given 30 or whatever. I don't know how many, but you have all that information. So, all right, let me finish this and I'll tell you how to make your calendar. Now, please list 50 motivations. Look at anything. Each one of these is an ideal frustration for your customer. Just 10 steps.
It's a miracle how these things work. Wow.
Sorry?
It's miraculous how these guys process so much information
Okay.
so fast.
This is layer 1, Sandeep. So all I am saying is this is the starting point.
Yeah.
Now, all you have to do is, are you an organization that is undergoing transformation, and are you looking at reducing your employee churn? That's your hook. And write your post and say, the call to action is connect with me to reduce this, or read my book on this and set up an appointment with me. So what you're doing is, with every post, Sandeep, you will be able to write and pinpoint to one service. You can pinpoint to one book. And like I said, after your ideal customer sees your post for 20 times, which means, what is the frequency of your ideal customer? Maybe twice a week. So, and what is the rate of conversion? 3%. So if 100, if you look at 100 people, you will only get 3% conversion. And what is the frequency? He has to see 26 times. Ideally, the customer transformation or your first ideal client comes to you in 9 months to 10 months of time, which if you post every single day. And if you post every single day for 3 years, first, by the end of 1 year, you will get the LinkedIn top voice badge. Two, your ideal customer would have seen you some 15 to 20 times. And somewhere between 9 months to 12 months, you will have at least 20 clients coming out of any social media. So why do we fail? Because we post for 3 days and fourth day we give up, thinking that I didn't get customers. So not happening. So you have to be consistent. And this is the easiest way to put yourself in front of 1 billion people. Because how much marketing in person will you go and sell? But LinkedIn has 1 billion people. And all you have to do is write one emotional post that connects. And my experience, one of the worst clients that you can work for are people who are in IoTs and cybersecurity. No matter what you write, nobody will give you a like. No matter what you write, nobody will give you a comment. But I still wrote for 1 year. So, and there is one other thing that I did. So I made friends with all cybersecurity companies and professionals. And whenever they write, I would comment on their post. And if some big company like Okta makes a post, there are 100 comments. I would go and Okta does not reply to anybody. So all their customers are my customers. So I go and write. Okta's negligence is my win. So find celebrities in your niche. Go to their posts. You will see 1,000 comments, and probably they would comment on 2 or 3. Wherever who has not commented, please start commenting on them. So your posts will start showing on their timelines. So you are increasing that probability of showing your ideal client your work, and then sales happen. Simple. So you can follow these steps, find your ideal client, find their aspirations, motivations, frustrations, and then you will not believe the kind of people that will come and start a meeting.
Awesome.
I have a friend in the White House now. I have a friend in the top US military who has come only looking at some of my posts. So the world is not enough. That's what I'm saying. So if you can find your ideal customer, your business is on. So any questions?
This is beautiful, Chaitanya. Since I have the mic, let me start. The question that's still there in my mind is about what you began with, whether it's business is an art or a science. And the art part of it, I believe, comes in after this, because the art is in the follow-up, in the conversion of the business, in developing the relationship. What do you think about that?
See, there are 2 ways in which, again, business grows. One is find a problem, solve the problem,
done,
sell the solution, and scale. If you are not scaling, you are not retiring. You are on the treadmill. Most of us are doing that right now because we don't have a system. The second one is be an authority. Like, Gaurav has that luxury of having a company which does high-end VR. He doesn't have to do much. Wherever they do something, publish a case study, and then he's an authority by himself. Now, that authority gives you reputation. That reputation will give you recall value, and that recall value will give more business. These are the only two ways in which business grows. So, art is that extra when you bring to that experience bit. So, you have enabled everything. But when you map the customer journey, how well do you manage them? That is the art part. Even that is science today, but still not the level of reach the level of art. But that is the art of building that relationship.
Interesting. Thank you.
So I will also give you a prompt, and after this, you should not give me any excuse for not writing a post every day in life. Okay, I've engineered a prompt. A 6th class boy can write this. So I'll put it in the group. Here is a prompt. So Sandeep will write one post for you right now. Okay. Look at the prompt. I wish to help me create or improve a piece of content in say 150 words. 250 words is too much. Using Feynman technique. Inside the topic. So Sandeep, let us pick one topic from one of your list.
Employee engagement. It's got
employee engagement.
People are willing to pay, they say. Yeah.
So customer centricity. Okay. Employee engagement. Fear of losing top talent. Use simple language, avoid jargon, and incorporate relatable analogies for examples. So the moment you write complex English, English as second language, English as third language are gone. So if ideally if a 4th class boy understands your post, you are likely to get conversion. So avoid jargon. Identify any areas there where explanation might be unclear or overly complex. Edit these areas to simplify them further. So you are telling it, so I don't want complex language, to me color. Maintain the same or similar style writing. Suggest a catchy benefit-driven headline for this piece of content that would make people want to click and share. Final output should be structured in a logical, easy to follow manner, focused on communicating a fundamental truth or insight about the topic. Okay? Enter. This is your headline. Show to post. Okay. Take this. If you put it in any AI generator, it will show you that this is AI generated. Edit it a little, use your perspective and post. Done. So
Chaitanya,
what should be your...
for those of you, those in the room who are not connected with you, I find your posts incredibly beautifully designed. The way you use language, the way you display your lines, it's like they form shapes and all that. Do you get AI to do that, or do you do it yourself?
No, I do it myself. But as I said, initially when I made that first post, okay, for those people who don't see it, let me show it.
Yeah, please show your LinkedIn. It's beautiful. You see
So
that?
this is a post that I wrote.
That. How do you do that?
So one is that I have practiced a lot of copywriting. So you actually know what kind of sentence length you will arrive at. So I try to do that. It takes me around 10 to 15 minutes to arrange my thoughts and come to this. So when I make my prompt, what comes out of this ChatGPT or anything is about 60% there. Then I add my perspective to get it to 80%. And then when I write, I arrange my thoughts, train of thoughts. And then this is what happens. And this is mid-journey. Image is through mid-journey. So this is it. Any questions? So what happens? Let me give you an example. Last month, I shared Dias with Ashneer Grover to teach some of his mentees what to do with LinkedIn and generative AI. And I have him on the phone. So I don't know him, but he chose, I mean, he had some 60-member team which chose people who work on generative AI, and they called me for one meeting. So LinkedIn is one platform where people don't respond too much. They may not give you likes and comments like Instagram and TikTok, but they are watching and they are your ideal audience and they will give you. And once they come back, once they start giving, you will never know where you can go. So I was very surprised to get a DM from a White House, Energy Secretary of the White House. So, and we had a long conversation. I asked him to deliver a lecture for architects in Bangalore, and he did it. We recorded that session. So, again, this is one platform which will erase boundaries if you know your ideal audience. That's what I'm saying. So, get your ideal audience and start building. That's it. Any questions?
Great. Now, I have a question. When we use generative AI for identifying our audience, are these paid platforms or are they free?
No, Gemini is free, so that's why I chose Gemini. So I don't go to ChatGPT today because ChatGPT's algorithm is median based. Now, almost 4 billion people have fed their nonsense into ChatGPT. So what comes out of ChatGPT free version is almost trash. You can't trust it. And it is hallucinating big time. So that is why they are going to paid versions. So they are, even in paid versions, they are struggling to keep the data original. So
how about
yes,
Copilot?
Copilot, I haven't tried much, but Copilot generates good pictures. That I have tried. Yes, Mohammed, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Yes, yes. That's why I was asking the Chaitanya. First of all, Chaitanya, very great. The way you are using prompting professionally is commendable. That is very important. Most of the people, they just prompt one-liners and you have to connect the dot, and prompting is, that's why we say prompting is the new skill that people have to learn and get their information. And it is patience and it is trial and error. Regarding Gaurav's question also about using the tool, ChatGPT 3.5, the free version of ChatGPT is not good anymore. And that is why I was asking the preference. Ideally, Claude is a good preference, but the paid version, because there is a limitation for the free version. And even ChatGPT 4.0, I am using the improved version, but it is coming in the paid. They have improved it a little bit more. And one thing about ChatGPT is, I know Chaitanya may agree or not, but there is something called as a custom instruction, wherein you fit your persona, who you are, and what is your response type. And accordingly, you don't need to write it again and again because the custom instruction has it saved. So it becomes easier for ChatGPT. Paid version is better right now if you are using it professionally, right? Because if you are a business, I'm sure all of you are in business, you can easily afford $20 per month if you want different and better outputs compared to the rest of the people. And it is a very good investment. And that I have personally, I have all paid membership of all the AI tools that are available because I keep trying out, I keep doing research, and I keep working on it. And this is a very small investment. And right now it is the right time for all of us because everyone is trying out. And this is the same era 20 years back that happened with mobile application and internet. So we need to spend time, learn these tools and technologies and invest in small amount because the paid versions has a better response because as Chaitanya was mentioning, the lot of garbage has been fed by reprompting and everything. And that is why the 4O model, the new model, has refined and instructed it better to give a little bit better response.
Super, Mohammed. Thank you so much. That this is new. So, pre 2020, I would go tell my clients that I know enough about augmented reality and AI. Now, after 2022, I stopped telling them. I tell them I know enough to understand what you're trying to tell me. And then I'll do my homework, come back to you and give you the output. Because the speed at which innovation grows, the speed at which these tools go, mind blowing. Yes, Bharat, your question.
My question is specific to my area, which is Hong Kong. Now, ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, Copilot, nothing works here. So we piggyback on a tool called POE, and I have a POE subscription. Fortunately, it gives us many tools, much more than these four. My challenge becomes, like just now, Mohammed said that we can do a personalization where we don't need to repeat again and again. Although we are using tools like text, Blaze Text or what, but still it doesn't happen. Any thoughts on how or any other platform like POE which could help us? I heard POE also has we can make a bot there, but I am not put time there. So anything which comes to you offhand, which would help us to customize and compartmentalize what we are doing. Because there's too much things happening every day.
I really do not know, but let me do some homework. Or the best person that can help you with this is Shelly. She uses all these tools left, right, and center, and she has experience working on them. So I have one small conversation, and she should be able to help.
I would like to have a one-to-one with you on this, but that's it. We move from here. Thank you.
Great. So this is like a vast area, and people like Chaitanya have spent a lot of time on it. Even Muhammad Arshad here is a specialist in this domain. So we could have this conversation on, say, our group even, on how we can use generative AI to up our game. I'm sure Sandeep found a lot of value, as did all of us here, on getting focused and getting scientific about AI and our businesses. Like, it is not a matter of luck alone. Yes, to some of us, it does play a role, but the judicious mix, ultimately, it's all about hard work. Getting an idea is only just like a matter of chance, but pursuing that idea and executing till you become like a skilled person at it. Thank you, Chaitanya, for opening this new door for us and giving us insights, which we will all kind of take forward. And maybe in another month, we'll have another session to take us to the next level. So do share on our WhatsApp group some of the ideas, like a gist of this. Of course, we have the LinkedIn group where we do see a lot of your content. But in the WhatsApp group that we have, maybe some prompts and something about using ChatGPT, or not necessarily ChatGPT, but other tools to up our game, because AI is upon us and we either use it to better our game or lose out. Thank you once again. Alifia, any parting words?
I think I just want to say that recently we have our very, very powerful mentor from the 10X strategy platform. And I'm going to quote him when he said, if you think AI is going to take jobs, he think that's not true. That's the biggest lie. AI is only going to take the jobs of people who don't know how to use AI. So the world has changed. And I think this was such a simplified, because, we watch these videos and we watch these trainings and we watch these, but until you start using it, but you still start using it in whatever way you use it, and you think you're using AI. But this was a very practical driven session. I'm sure Sandeep is already using AI, but the way Chaitanya professionally, like, in his domain of someone who's using it on a different level. And that hands-on thing about how to, I think that case study that we did was very, very powerful. So when naturally we put it, and I think it was so valuable to practically put all those theories into how to take away and how do we reuse those prompts and how do we actually get to a bottom line to create a 30-day LinkedIn ad which goes in with a reaction and with an end result. So Sandeep, we're all going to keep you accountable. You have to come back and confirm, did you post the whole week? And we're going to keep you for the next 4 weeks. You need to come back and you need to tell us that, yes, you did 7 posts every week. So we're going to keep you accountable for giving your Guru Dakshina back to Chaitanya, right? In that way. So let's make this a success. And with one, and maybe you can give us your learnings at the end of what worked, what didn't. So we can further delve into a AI month, if you will. So let's all of us start this journey together. And every week we can have a 10-minute session or a 15-minute session dwelling into what worked, what didn't. And all of us could create this journey together. So this is our challenge to all of you. Apply what you learned, because otherwise it's just going to be another theory session and it's not going to help anyone. So apply what you learned, and we will have Chaitanya accessible for 5 to 10 minutes every week for any of your clarifications on your experiences about what worked, what didn't, what could you do different. Okay, so this is our offer as a global entrepreneur to you.
Bharat wants to say something.
So come back every Saturday and let's learn more. Yes, Bharat, go ahead. You're on mute. I think we need to get a professional.
I heard something of giving back to Chaitanya. Now, are you with Alifia on her call? Raise your hands who all is willing to do that now. Can I see, I just posted something in the group. This is what I have posted on the LinkedIn also. Can I see some good comments for Chaitanya, bringing all this wisdom to you just free of cost? I also experiment and have been working with Chaitanya and some others, but it is the amount of knowledge which is and changes which are coming are huge. So every time a person like Chaitanya works on that and shares his time and effort free here, complimentary basis, so we should give her some thumbs up and look back for the next session. So I'm looking for everyone to post on this one, and I will post the LinkedIn event for the next year for all of you to sign in.
And make sure everyone's in our WhatsApp group. The contact list for today is already shared. And keep connecting and keep sharing. We'll see you back next Saturday. And do one more thing for us. Spread this meeting invite to more of your groups and invite people to come to our platform every Saturday. Okay.
All right.
With that, we officially call this meeting to a close.
So one final thing. If you think how this will help me, let me give you an example. So last week, somebody reached out to me asking for one training session on something for senior managers. They had a budget X. And then I said, I can do this with generative AI. The budget went to 3X. So I struggled for 2 decades to get Indian banks as my clients. No opportunity opened. And I did one free session for Kotak Mahindra Bank on 2 hours of prompt engineering. Now, Kotak Mahindra and HDFC are my 3-year contract on clients. So every month I do some sessions for them and they pay me. So what I'm saying is, so you can simulate things. All you have to do is, Yashwant, if he goes to some client for some kind of loans, can you give him a 1-hour session of a game that the client can play before he meets you? You're done. You don't need any more conversation. Your client conversation, the conversion happens. So think of things and think of these things, and generative AI makes you a perfect guy. You don't need too much of things. You just need to prompt. And you need to know what to do. Some amount of imagination. That's it. So All the best, everyone.
Thank
you
you.
very
Thank
much,
you.
Chaitanya.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day, everybody.
Bye.
Thank
See
you,
ya.
Chaitanya,
Use
for
it, it's
this
going to become
wonderful
like the
insight.
google.com, you know,
Thank you so
when
much.
earlier we didn't know how to use google.com, and now it's going to become the next google.com.
So, Ali,